Hello everyone, so we are here again with the roleplay situations, and this is the next roleplay situation we are going to do. So I am going to be the customer and sir is going to be
a shopkeeper, I believe.
Shopkeeper,
of
yes,
course,
exactly.
He makes me into odd positions, you know. First I became a producer auntie in the past, and then I became a bank manager. That was prestigious somehow. And I guess I'm becoming counselor too, which is my job. That is fine. But this one, shopkeeping one, let's see how do I take care of it.
Shall we start?
Yep. So what are we doing basically is that you are at my shop and you have some budget and you want to get a good phone.
Yes.
I guess
I want to buy an Apple phone.
Okay. And I would try pushing you to get an Android. Okay.
Right.
Okay, Ji. Assalamu alaikum, Baji. How can I help?
I'm good. Can you, I want to buy a phone.
Okay. First of all, thank you very much for coming to our shop. And, your family used to come to our shop. So you're a family customer now.
Yes.
So we don't have a problem in giving you a cell phone. So what is your budget?
I have budget. Budget is not the problem.
Okay, great.
Right.
May I know which phone you were using before?
Yes. Right now I'm using iPhone, that is XS.
Great. So, may I know, did you find any shortcomings in that? Maybe you cannot share the files to your friends, as well as you cannot send the pictures.
Like Bluetooth, we don't have any Bluetooth, and we have to, means the other person must have an iPhone,
True.
because we have to share some pictures and this
through
stuff.
AirDrop and such things.
Exactly,
Of course. So how about if you get some phone which is Android with all its blooms? As well as you get something which is more user friendly and less expensive, and then you have all the options and especially battery timing for let's say two days.
But even in my XS, I don't have any battery timing issues.
Okay.
Yeah,
so that means
good.
that you're not very intensive user. You're mostly busy and you don't search much on your phone, I believe.
Yes.
So it's been how long that you're using the previous one you mentioned?
It's been like 2 years now.
2 years for now. Great. I can give you a new one which we have, that is iPhone 14.
Okay.
But the problem is the phone itself would cost you 2,70,000. But then you would have to go for the registration. We call it PTA registration. And that would cost you around 1.5 lakh. Which would be so much. So in 1.5 lakh only for the registration, you can get the best, phone. For example, if you could see, we have a new phone here.
Okay, right.
This is known as Samsung Fold. It has all the features. Handy phone. You can use it like this, as well as you can, open it up as you are a lecturer yourself. So I believe you can connect this phone with your devices, and then you can use. And the best feature in this is that it has, 512 GBs memory.
Okay.
And if you would go for any phone, Apple which has 512 GBs, it would be super expensive.
Right.
And it is window friendly. I'm glad that you have an Apple, that's fine. But wherever you teach, for example, you go to your institute, they are not rich people, So they have basic LEDs, Android LEDs. So your iPhone is not that much, compatible with that. Okay. So I believe that can be taken care of in that way. And besides that, it would hardly cost you 1.5 lakh. And it's 512 GB and 6 GB RAM.
Right. So, as I told you, budget is not the problem. So, what if you can, just get me iPhone 14 Pro Max?
Fine.
Can you please tell me the specs of that?
Yeah, iPhone 14 Pro Max, of course, with the 3 cams, which are quite noticeable in society.
Yes, I have seen them.
4K videos. Most importantly, their battery timing is also fine.
Okay.
And their purple color, which is a new one.
Yes,
but I feel there is no big difference between 13 Pro Max and 14 Pro Max.
Okay.
So, if you really want to have an Apple, then go for 13 Pro Max. It would cost you less. And it has all the features available in there. Because they're giving you satellite feature in 14 Pro Max. And that satellite feature is not acceptable or applicable in our country. So there is no use. So I guess 13 Pro Max would be a good gain.
Okay.
And then you can ask your husband to give you 14 Pro Max later.
Right. Okay. And what if I want to, buy an Android phone? Which phone you want to recommend me?
I would recommend you this Fold series of Samsung.
Okay.
These are the best one for people like you or intellectuals. And you can get a separate stick for that, Samsung stick we call it. Then you can keep making PDFs or maybe Word files and such things in this phone.
Right.
And besides that, as I gave phones to your sister, to your brother as well, so they are mostly into the Samsung. So I guess sharing data would not be a problem.
Right.
Then they ask you to send picture, and then you try sending picture into a document through WhatsApp, and it does not have iPhone does not have that feature to send
yes,
that.
exactly.
And there's so many things other than that. iPhone is good for basic users who try to show off their phone, and the people like you, they don't have to show off their
right. So what if I want to make good videos, and because I am kind of like I do vlogging as well,
okay.
So I always make good videos and I edit them too. So
Alright.
which phone is best? I think for that iPhone isn't best.
You are right to that extent, by the way. The iPhone's camera is matchless, okay, but inside the house, its camera services quality is not very good, but in daylight, it's exceptionally good. So if you're using more as a vlogging, you mentioned, and you go out and you make content like that, so yeah, iPhone would be fine for that. I believe. Then if you have that thing, so 13 Pro Max would be a good idea.
Okay.
It has motion controlling and such kind of features which would help you making good content.
Okay. All right. Okay. I think then I will go for like this phone.
Okay.
Because somehow I am kind of like convinced.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Thank you.
So
you can use it, okay?
Okay.
And if you think that it's not working for next 4 days, 5
because
days, 7
I
days,
really like the features of this phone too.
glad to hear it.
Yes.
So I'll be just bringing a fresh one for you,
Exactly.
and I would deliver that at your house.
Okay.
And then
Okay,
you can
right.
pay once you get the delivery.
Okay. Right.
You have a very good day. Thank you for
Thank
your
you.
time.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming.